Welcome to another edition of Old Guys Loving Life. I'm your host, Perry, broadcasting today from Studio 1A at the Westwood Brewery and Resort. Speaking of resorts, in a few minutes we'll be contacting Wayne, who will be live at the Islamorada Beer Co. And he'll be talking about the beers and the products and things they have there. So, let's get started here. First of all, most of you know that we are selling merchandise on our website, oldguys.biz. We have t-shirts, we have hats, and we have pint glasses. The other day I received my hat, my t-shirt, and my pint glass. And let me tell you, they're really high quality stuff. I think you'll be very impressed with it. The pint glass is getting lots of use, and it really looks nice. So I hope you guys will order some and help us promote our show by using our promotional products. Anyway, so since we last talked, we had Memorial Day weekend, and I just wanted to touch on that for just a second. My grandchildren visited over the weekend, and that's another reason I should explain that we are running behind in our recording of the podcast this week is because we were out loving life. Anyway, my grandchildren visited, or two of my granddaughters came to visit. We had a great time. We were really concerned about Tropical Storm Alberto and whether it was going to rain us out, and as luck would have it, it shifted further to the east, which put most of the rain on the east coast of Florida rather than inland. And so we had, Saturday morning we had maybe a heavy downpour that lasted maybe 5-10 minutes at the most. And the day just improved throughout, or the weather conditions just improved from there throughout Saturday and Sunday, and we were able to go to the beach. We were able to go and do things and play in the pool and all that good stuff, and we had a wonderful time. We also went to the Marine Discovery Center here in the New Smyrna Beach, and my granddaughters loved going out on the boat. We took a little sunset cruise up the Halifax River. We learned about birds and the Rookery Islands where they nest, and we saw manatees, and we saw dolphins. We only know how many dolphins we saw, and the people there were really knowledgeable and taught us a lot. And so I want to reach out and thank those people at the Marine Discovery Center for showing my family and I a great time. We really loved it. Another thing that came up while my granddaughters were here was that they didn't understand what Memorial Day was all about. And so I kind of explained that. And then I got to thinking about it, and these girls are 8 and 10. Between 8 and 10. Our education system has not taught our children the meaning of Memorial Day. And it just saddened me, actually. I mean, you would think that'd be something that would be covered. But I guess, folks, to all the grandparents out there, and I guess it's left up to us to educate our offspring and our grandchildren in the next generation about history, because it's absolutely not being taught in school, and what they are teaching in school is totally incorrect. Now, I'm not going to get too in depth in this. I'm just going to put it out there and let you folks think about this. My granddaughters took a test. In this test, they took a test and they both made 100. 100 on their test. No wrong answers. Get that? One of the questions was, who is responsible for the Twin Towers being destroyed on 9/11? You ready for the answer? The correct answer, according to their school and to their teachers, was, drumroll please, Mexico. All right, remember a few weeks back, we talked about that app on your phone called Tavor? Well, I placed a few orders, and those will be arriving somewhere around June 5th or so. Second week of June, we'll put it that way. Let's be safe. And we will be sampling some of those beers in the next couple of months. First, I wanted to kind of like give you a heads up on them. I ordered a coconut evasion. It's made by Taxman Brewing Company. It has an alcohol percentage of 13. It's a stout, and it is rum-soaked, chocolate-dipped coconut maroon flavor. Now let's do that again. Rum-soaked, chocolate-dipped, coconut macaroon flavors. Sounds like it's going to be really tasty. It's made with real toasted coconut, aged in rum barrels, and it's a dessert beer, and you should serve that in a festival glass. Won 2 Great American Beer Festival awards for their dark beers, the brewery rather, and so I'm real excited to try that out. So with that one, we're getting 2 12-ounce cans for $30. Sounds a little pricey. Only the taste will tell. And the other one I got was called Vague Recollection. It's by the Jester King Brewery Company in Austin, Texas. It has an alcohol percent of 6.1%. It says, the wild ale opens with a perfume of roses and sour red cherries and grapes, and develops into a pleasant blend of tart grape and stone fruit funk and hay flavors. I don't know, something about the berries and the grapes made me think that maybe the Wayne and I's wives will enjoy that. So that's the reason I ordered it. That's coming in a 750 milliliter bottle. Lastly is Le Tonique. It's by 50/50 Brewing Company in California, and it has alcohol of 9.25%, and it's barrel-aged gin and tonic. So it's brewed with real juniper berries and zesty zing of lime peel and spices. So it's like a gin and tonic cocktail in a beer. I'm looking forward to that one. That was a 22-ounce bottle. So those will be in here in a few weeks, and over the next few months or so, we'll be trying those out, and we'll be sampling them live during our broadcast so that you folks can share them with us. Time to contact Wayne, and again, he's at the Islamorada Beer Company at mile marker 82. And if I'm not mistaken, he has a young lady with him that's the assistant tap manager at their brewery, and she's going to talk to us about their beers, and her name is Larissa. And so let's join Wayne and see what they have to say. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Old Guys Loving Life. I'm your host, Perry. And as promised, I've got my buddy Wayne live from the Islamorada Beer Company. What about it, Wayne?
Yes, and we're here live down here in the Keys, here at Islamorada Beer Company. And I have a young lady with me.
Hi, I'm Larissa. I work at Islamorada Beer Company. Happy to be with you guys. Welcome to the brewery.
Hi, Larissa.
So we're in here. I'm in here tasting some beers, as you know me, everybody. And and also they make rum, and that's something I did not know that you guys did.
So
I was real surprised.
What are you drinking today? Rum, or are you drinking beer?
I'm drinking beer, and I'm tasting some of their spice rum. They have one rum, they call it a
Mm.
and one dark barrel aged, and a spice rum.
Yummy.
And it's good. It's got a good flavor to it, good taste, and so far the beer I'm having is just unbelievable. And the weather's great here in Islamorada. And go ahead and tell us a little bit about your company and what all you do here.
All right, great. So we're here at Islamorada Beer Company, and we started doing the brewing we opened the tap room 4 years ago on Halloween, and we just opened our distillery last December. So yes, we do have rum. We will have other vodka and gin and other fun stuff coming out soon. It's all very exciting. The community has been so great about the beer. We're distributing throughout a lot of Florida, and everything's going really awesome, so we decided to get into the rum business too. The tap room here is definitely our home, and like I said, coming up on 4 years, we keep about 11 beers on draft at any given time. That includes our core beers, Sandbar Sunday, Islamorada Ale, Channel Marker Session IPA, and also a number of seasonal and rotationals that are just a lot of fun, different flavors people can try, and go home with something new. That
sounds great. We enjoy drinking your beer up here. What's the alcohol percent of your beers?
Most of our beers are going to be under 6%. The ones that we bottle, like Sandbar, Islamorada Ale, and Channel Marker, those are all close to or under 5. We try to keep everything really light and easy to drink, so that when you're out on the water or on the land, you can have more than one and still be navigating safely, enjoying yourself, and not having to, be overwhelmed by anything in particular. We do have some stuff that's a little heavier. We have an IPA, sometimes called the Purple Island, that's 7.7%. That's our highest beer that we do.
And right now I'm trying the IPA, and it's something.
The Sunbum? Sunbum, yeah, that's less than 7 as well. Yeah, everything's pretty moderate for us.
Yeah, and that's pretty low for me. I usually drink 7. The rate for everybody in my on the radio always listens to us, and then they know I drink this. It's around about 7%. And I like those flavors. And the IPA has got a real good taste. The beers, what I've tasted so far, is excellent. Now, what mile marker is this that you're in?
We're at 82.
82.
So the town of Islamorada, we're right in the middle, right on the highway, mile marker 82.
Right. And this is a real nice brewery. It's a small one, and it's got clothes, shirts, and all they got. Their beers they sell everywhere. Where all of the Florida only?
So currently we are just in Florida, but you can find us up in Miami, Orlando, Tampa, pretty much everywhere in between those areas.
Right.
And then of course throughout the Keys, where we started until our big our home market. And we are happy to have the rum now. The rum is currently only available here at the distillery, but we are going to start distributing that in the near future too.
Oh, do you sell cigars?
We haven't branched out into that yet, but who knows what'll happen.
I will bring my own cigars. I'll be down there in an hour and I want some rum.
Oh, you would love it down here, I tell you.
I do. I absolutely.
When that going to get stormed out with that little tropical storm.
Yeah,
but we didn't have nothing like that. We just had a bunch of rain, and we ended up going. We're staying in Key Largo, and we're fishing a lot there at the Florida Bay Club, and I think that's mile marker 100, I believe. And because here they go by everything by mile markers, different.
Right.
But it's working out real well. And this certainly is really nice being able to show us on the show.
That sounds awesome, Wayne. Let's go into a break, and you can say goodbye to Larissa, and then I'll come back with you, and we'll finish up.
All right. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in and joining us here. Some rum, and we hope to see you guys again soon.
And we're back. Welcome to Old Guys Living Life. I'm your host, Perry. We were just talking with Wayne. We're going to pick it up again and